Hey YouTube, it's Luke Salzer. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make a Robin mask.
To start off with the mask, you gotta get this template off the internet. I'll put a link below for this one, but you can honestly look around and make your own just to get that nice Robin look to it. So after you cut out your template out of printed piece of paper, you're gonna use a Sharpie to mark around it and put the template onto some foam. And after you marked out your template, you're going to get an X-Acto blade, make sure the blade is sharp, and just cut it out. Be very careful not to cut yourself, and to also make sure you're following the lines pretty well, and that you're just taking your time so you don't have any jagged edges near the eyes or on the sides or whatever.
Cool. Okay, so since I kind of forgot to record myself cutting this, camera's on but didn't click record, I'm gonna heat it up where you just look at my face, and one where it's looking down and then it goes up, and that hopefully should give a better video than compared to doing it with just one mask. So I'm gonna have to make two masks for this now, I guess.
So the process behind forming the mask to my face is just going to be heating them up with the heat gun, press onto my face, heat up with the heat gun, press onto my face, to keep on getting that shape until it gets the shape that I like and is defined enough to where I'm satisfied. So I'm just gonna do this a couple times right now. And when I put it on my face, I like to put multiple fingers, so two on the sides, one going across my cheek and to the bridge of my nose, to kind of just mold to the parts of the faces I think are important for the mask to mold to. So as you can see, I do that here, and I'm just gonna repeat this process a couple times. Once you have those masks formed, take it either outside in a garage somewhere where it's a well ventilated area, put on a respirator if you need eye protection, gloves if you don't want to get on your fingers. I don't really care, so I don't usually wear gloves, but just Plasti Dip it and just put a good little coat on it. Don't glob it too much, because then you'll see drip lines and that just won't look that good. So just put a good even coat over the masks. Once your Plasti Dip is dried, if you're going for a black eye mask, leave it there. It's a pretty good texture. If not, I'm using green, since I'm going for a green Robin eye mask look to it. So I'm just gonna get my green spray paint that I use for the other parts of my costume, and I'm just gonna put a good even coat on that as well. I'm kind of doing it kind of dark here, so I pulled out my flashlight midway through just to show how the colors are laying on and whatnot. And after my eye masks are painted, I'm going to come in here with some rub and buff, a paper towel to wipe it off on, and a paintbrush to dry brush these areas. This is probably, I think this is my second time dry brushing like ever. The other time I did it was for the rest of the Robin costume, which you guys will see next week. But here I'm just not trying to overdo it, but I do want it to be noticeable. So I'm thinking like, what is this made out of? This is really cool. Just like make it look like that worn in look, and also make it look, I don't know, like it's made of a metal alloy, something along those lines. After it's done dry brushing, I'm going to come in with the good old shoe polish technique of just, as you can see here, I'm going to use a paintbrush for this, and I'm going to pour a little bit out. But I'm just going to go over the mask with a paintbrush in the shoe polish, let it sit for like a second or so, and just dab it off. And you can do this as much as you want, as little as you want. If you don't want it to go on so thick, you can put water in it, like just water it down. But it's just really going to give it that worn in and weathered look. And the way this paint dried, it's just gonna really like pop out, and it's gonna look really good. Alright, and now the mask is all weathered. I had the rub and buff on the edges to make it look like it's metal or something like that. Oop. And then I did my shoe polish to just darken it up and really get into those grooves. I'm gonna see if you can try to see it. So you can see I picked up some of the texture pretty well. It's still pretty shiny, which honestly kind of looks pretty good, especially with this light reflecting off of it. And so I'm just gonna do a little dry run. That is upside down. That's how it fits. I'd say it looks pretty good. I just need to get some eye makeup and like spirit gum so I can hold it on. But I'd say this is pretty good. I also have the black version if I want to roll with this one, but I think the green one came out so good that I'm just gonna go with that. You can keep this black for a different suit, but I think the green really works with the suit. And the colors, I'd say, match up pretty well. They're a lot brighter in person, but camera's kind of picking it up all kind of dark. Hold up. The fly. Too much. You can kind of see it better there, but I'd say it looks pretty good. I just need to get some spirit gum, obviously, to hold this down more. I might use the heat gun to just emphasize the eyebrows on the mask, but this came out really good. A little metal on the edges too. The rub and buff to make it look better. Yeah, I'd say it came out pretty well. Oh, I'm gonna try something here. Okay, so to put up, before I put on the mask, you can see it seemed like my skin underneath. So I got this at Spirit Halloween for $3. It's, let it focus. It's just like eye makeup. All that's just like no smudge makeup. It's like a cream, I guess. It should work. I'm just gonna record myself putting it on, figuring it out. Hopefully it's pretty simple. Okay. Let's read it. Blah 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 blah. Let me use orange. Okay. Do I have to shake it? I don't think so. Ooh! That's it. Oh my god. Using the camera's a freaking mirror.
I'm gonna use the mirror behind me, and I'll come back right now. Alright, now I put it on. Honestly, I was kind of scared putting it on because I'm kind of squeamish with my eyes. I just like scared I'm really gonna mess them up. So let's just try with the black one first. You can see it looks pretty good compared to how it did before. And then the green one. Pretty sure this is up, yeah. I'd say that looks way better than how it did before. Alright. So now that I have that on, I also grabbed Spirit Gum while I was there. It was only $6. So honestly, I think it's cheaper than if I would have got it off Amazon around the same price. But I can just go there and get it the same day instead of having to wait for it to ship. And I'm just have to read the instructions on this and apply it. Show you guys that. Okay, so from what I can tell, I just need to brush on the Spirit Gum, some onto my face, and then some onto the mask. And wait till it's tacky and apply it, kind of like how contact cement works. Okay, well, I have the Spirit Gum on my face. Forgot to record it for the mask, but you can see it's sticky. Well, not sticky, but it's like it's tacky now. And on the mask, it needs to get a little tackier. I'm just gonna tap it. Tap, 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 tap. Let it get a little tackier. And once it's tacky, just put it on my face. Alright, we got it on, so I'm gonna apply it now. So, okay, push back my hair. Brush it back. Bridge my nose. I'm just gonna hold it here. Let it dry. Press it in. Ooh. I really like how that looks. See, I overdid a little bit with the eye makeup. First apply, first time I've ever done it, so I'm not that mad about it, but this looks really good. I actually like it a lot. I'll just turn this down so I can cut them close.
I'm telling you, goddammit, she called me.
Yeah, that's the Batman in the background. I'd say this looks really good though. I feel like the colors aren't coming through right. It's kind of more green. You can kind of tell, but I'd say it looks really good. The way the metal parts kind of shine through, even though this light's super bright. Too dark. God, it actually looks really good. Okay, and now that I got the mask on, I just want to test fit the suit. I'd say the armor looks pretty good. I need to fix these straps so they're not just so low on my shoulders and whatnot. Like, I need to figure out what that's all about. See, that probably looks better than how it was. So I just need to fix the placement of these and figure out a system for that. But the armor, I'd say, looks pretty good. I just need to airbrush the undersuit so it matches it better. But other than that, it's looking pretty good so far. And then test fit of the cape where that's at right now. Cape would be like around here. I don't know if I want to have it clip in to this, like the neck piece, or have it just come in between the two, kind of top of those straps. So that's just like placement stuff I need to figure out. If I want to like tuck in under the chest piece or something like that. But it looks pretty good with the cape too. Over the shoulders. That has a good look to it. Yeah, just a lot of trial and error stuff right now. The armor, I'd say, looks pretty good. The undersuit's looking pretty good. Just need to airbrush it. And the mask, I feel looks really good. It's probably like the best eye mask I've done before. Okay. Alright guys, that's how you make a Robin mask. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And down below in the description, I'm going to have all the tools and materials that I use. And also some other materials so you can learn how to form foam better, spray paint it better, stuff like that. See you guys next week when I show you guys how to make the Aqua bodysuit.